Oh my God, Michelle. I'm so over him. No, I was stripping the bed today, and I find a bra big enough to carry bowling balls. I'm over it. You know what? Hold on a second. There's a hitchhiker up here. I don't know if he's cute. He's got a hoodie on. I can say he's got big feet. You know what they say about guys and their big feet. Oh, will you stop worrying? Not every stranger is a murdering maniac. You know what? I think I'm gonna pick him up. I'm back on the market again. Why not? You need a ride? I mean, it's really hot to be wearing that hoodie. You know what? Come on. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. I'm not going anywhere special. You know what? Let me just get that for you. So where to?
Your place.
You're quiet, but you're not shy. Wouldn't you rather get something to eat first?
No.
I'm not the type of girl that just takes somebody home she just met without at least knowing his name. Are you the type of guy who just thinks he can seduce every woman he meets?
I'm not the type of guy you think I am. Food?
Well, they're not supposed to be here until 7 or 8 o'clock. They should have eaten by then. Unless you told them we were having a dinner party or something.
Of course not. No. But some of them are going cross country. They might be here a little early.
Or a little late. What are you so worried about? These are your friends.
You know, I haven't seen some since high school. What if they don't like me?
I knew you in high school. You're a much better man now.
Oh. Well, I will just be in mission control.
I would cut down on the mission control, though, while they're here.
Come on, Charlie, you should know this. It's still too light outside. All right, well, maybe something on the shortwave radio waves and hello? No, just checking for signs of life. Whoa! You're here? Well, why didn't you say so? Okay, hang on. I'll buzz you in. Hey! Come on. Look at you! Honey, Bob and Margaret are here.
You're early.
Well, you know, it's really hard to schedule those 1,500-mile commutes.
Sorry. Don't worry about it. I told him we should stop and get something to eat and arrive at the appointed time.
And I told her that my buddy Charles would have a veritable feast waiting for us when we arrived.
Yeah. I was going to make some burgers inside, but I didn't want them to be like hockey pucks when you got here.
Hockey pucks. Arnold would like that.
Arnold?
He's one of the other guests, baby.
He's Canadian, hence the hockey joke.
Canada.
Not very funny, huh? After all, right?
Yeah.
I don't think she got the joke, but you think I should help her with the food?
Yes, only so my buddy Charles and I could talk about all the girls we banged before we met you.
On that note, I'm going to go inside.
Or the ones we banged after. Jesus, dude. What are you doing? Shut up. I never told Eileen about the stripper. Oh, we better not, buddy. I mean, come on. That's the last thing she wants to hear. Believe me. Dude, what's this? This is where I work. I thought you were home on disability, wasn't it? What happened anyway, dude?
Well, I had a, nervous breakdown at work.
Being around all that beer got you stressed out?
No. World Canuck is Canada's finest southern beer.
Whatever. What did that make you all go nuts?
No, it was something I saw.
At work?
Not exactly. I was on my way to work, and something streaked across the sky, but it was so bright, and it was so yellow, and you could see it clearly during the day. And
the sun.
No. It was moving, and I swear, as it fell, it changed directions.
You weren't expecting to have to feed us today, were you?
I thought this time of day a few bags of chips would be fine.
You figured right. I'll handle this. So what do you guys want on your pizza?
What happened to burgers?
I dropped them on the kitchen floor. Eileen was gracious about it. She was going to go out and get some more chopped meat, but I insisted on replacing the food with pizza.
Well, you should. Pepperoni on mine.
You got it, babe.
Don't question good fortune, dear.
Right. Okay. Peppers and onions on one for me?
Jeez, it is.
What?
I have to sleep with you later tonight.
Oh. Okay.
I'll call
Please don't touch anything.
Relax. I'm a TI guy. Remember? I know how to use a computer.
Yeah, no. It's just I have everything set the way I like it.
This is a pretty sophisticated setup you got here, dude.
That's how I watch the sky.
Watch the sky.
Yeah, a digital camera on an automated tripod tracks visual abnormalities. Now, this right here is set up to a local radio receiver and a local tracking station. Now, over here, this is set up to a weather station.
Hold on. Does this tracking station know about this? Do they know about this? Oh my God, they don't.
Well, no one's really asked.
Yeah, including you. Do you know what kind of shitstorm you'll get into if they find out about this?
Look, I'm not doing anything illegal.
Does this station have any military aircraft?
Not officially.
Not officially. Dude, are you nuts? What if they come back here using their tracking center to your backyard computer center?
Well, when you say it like that. No, Bob, stop. Dude, you're going to ruin everything.
Dude, relax. I'm not messing with your settings. However, I am going to save your ass. All right. Listen, now, if they're tracking you, first you're going to receive an alert signal right here. All right? That lets you know.
Right.
Secondary, when they're tracking you, they're going to track you to an internet cafe in Mexico. Viva la internet.
You can do that?
Dude, with a system like this, I can do anything.
Oh, hello.
Am I ready?
Yeah. Oh, Arnold! Yeah, hey, hang on, I'll buzz you right in.
Dude, what's with the security system anyway?
Well, when you have all this military equipment, you kind of want extra security, right?
Oh, shit. So, you got your phone hooked up to the gate there.
Yeah, see, I have the call for the phone. That way I just enter a code from this number too, in case I forget my key.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, it is.
You two always were tech heads.
What'd you do, run here?
I wanted to give you a heads up.
About what?
Me, I guess.
What is she doing here? Stripping, I hope. She was hitchhiking. You see why I noticed her? Actually, she's a really sweet girl. I couldn't leave her next to her disabled vehicle with night coming on.
You don't even know her?
About as well as you can get to know somebody in a 45-minute drive. She was actually headed out of town, but the poor kid's got no place to go.
Okay, I guess you can stay. I'm gonna explain this to Eileen.
Dude, just say that she's Arnold's girlfriend. Actually, I'm kind of hoping that'll be true by the end of the night.
I'm Jenna. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, right, nice to meet you too.
Hi, and I'm Bob, and any friend of Arnold's is a good, close personal
Pleasure
friend
to
of mine.
meet you too.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine.
Ooh, you are a friendly one, aren't you?
Oh, hey, honey. This is Jenna. This is Arnold's new girlfriend. I'm just welcoming her to the fold,
Oh, nice to meet you. It's so nice that Arnold has finally found someone after, well, of course you know.
Of course I do.
I hope you're hungry. We ordered a lot of food.
I don't really eat a lot.
I can tell. We have to do something about that. Oh, Eileen, this is Jenna. Jenna, Eileen.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We were going inside to open a bottle of wine. Come join us.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be out here with the guys. They talk about stocks and cars and whatever else they talk about.
Plus, we could... Oh, David!
Now that the awkwardness is over, where's the beer? Totally, between the buck grabbing and electronics. Electronics? Oh, dude, he is like this total warehouse of computer stuff. Makes my mind frazzled. Really? Yeah.
So what, are you planning on hacking into Fort Knox or the Pentagon or something?
Don't laugh, you don't know.
You always were the quiet one.
No, it's not like that. Not like hacking in, not stealing anything.
Just information.
Like what?
Well, it's not like I can afford a radio tracking device or a satellite system. Besides, those things belong to all of us. Our tax dollars pay for it.
Government tracking equipment? Why on earth would you want to hack into government, probably military tracking gear?
Well, the reason isn't on Earth. At least it's not from here.
How much has he had to drink?
You don't know.
Have you gone completely nuts?
I saw a spaceship. Okay, no, not a UFO, not a shooting star, not some sort of secret Air Force experiment. What I saw came from outer space and landed a few counties over. If it happens again, I'm going to know about it.
Dude, why so obsessed? Yeah, what, do you think you're seeing it with some kind of sign? Are you some sort of connection to the aliens or something?
Did you guys get the news where you live? The story about the kids, the ones that died, and the ones that disappeared?
Yeah, I remember. I remember thinking that was kind of odd that it came from your hometown and then we're getting invited to some reunion.
Didn't the news say that some girl went nuts, killed her father, and then wiped out the people that tried to help her?
Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Oh, poor old girl. I mean, she's really cute. And I mean, the way everything went down with their family and those kids, can't help her from losing it, man.
She didn't.
She didn't what? She didn't go nuts? She didn't kill those kids?
Well, if she did, it wouldn't explain the missing kids.
So, you're saying she's innocent?
I'm saying she's justified.
Well, yeah, killing your dad, sure, but not those kids.
Well, that's weird.
What?
Well, this is the ring of the front gate, but we're all here.
Yeah?
Wonder who it is.
I know one way to find out.
Yeah. Answer the fucking phone.
Hello? 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 It's just a garbled voice. Honey? Honey? Honey!
You bellowed?
Someone's at the front gate.
So bust them in.
No. We're all here. And they mumbled incoherently when I answered.
Pizza boy.
What's all the excitement?
The pizza boy's here.
Oh, okay.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, and where the hell are our pizzas?
I think it's the deputy from over the mountain.
Are you a cop?
He doesn't look so good.
Which one of you is the fucking alien?
Dude! Leaves her rake just laying in the middle of the lawn. Hello? Officer? Hello?
Charlotte. Yeah, have you got the Dunn's order there? So they have paid, yeah? Yeah, I know that, but I mean, if Rodney had shown up for work today, I wouldn't be standing here now, would I? It's bad enough when the owner of the pizza delivery joint has to go and do the own deliveries himself. Yeah, well, I'm stuck outside this silly gated community and I can't get in. But they're normally good customers, right? And they always pay on time. Okay. Well, if they get in contact with you, let them know that I'm going to drop these boxes behind the gate and then come look for it later. All right.
Should we call the police?
Said he was the police.
Yeah, but not the local department. What business does he get here anyway?
He said he was looking for aliens.
Yeah, he did.
But you don't believe him, do you?
Why not?
Well, dude, look at him. He's delusional.
So we should call the police.
Yeah. Better than sitting around here waiting for some nut job to wake up.
No, wait.
What?
Mission control.
Oh. Listen, ladies. We need to take care of something first. Honey, trust me on this. Guys, we need to go downstairs and get some wires. And ladies, if Dudley Do-Right wakes up here, you let us know.
I'm getting hungry.
I doubt Charles buzzes in the pizza boy after this little incident.
Well, let's just go down to the gate. He's bound to be here in a few minutes.
Do you mind watching him? I mean, if he moves a muscle, just, call the guys. Okay.
It seems like a waste of time disconnecting all this.
Yeah, well, once the local cops get here and they see all this, it's going to be pretty kind of hard to hide. I wouldn't want to risk that kind of heat.
Do we have to call the cops?
We decided upstairs.
No. You all decided.
What's your problem? Well, Charlie here believes in aliens. He thinks that there's this government conspiracy, and they're going to come after all of his stuff here. And then our once insane, crazy cop upstairs has information on us.
Well, you know what? If he has anything to tell us, then my little machines are going to be able to check that information.
I guess we can all handle one unarmed cop if we have to.
Look, hey, why don't you just go upstairs, see if he has some sort of ID on him.
You want me to pick a cop's
We
pockets?
need to find out who he is.
Listen, we need to find if he has a medical emergency card, see if he needs special medical attention. Okay. I guess I could stand up in court.
Good. If you get some sort of name or badge number, I can run it through the system, see if he's here officially or if he's working without a name. Sorry, we thought you were...
Aliens?
Where the hell were you guys?
We went to the front gate to fetch these.
The pizza boy left these at the gate when we ignored the buzzer.
Oh, well, they know us pretty well. They'll just put it in our account.
I paid with my credit card.
Oh, man, they are going to put a big tip on the... You better make sure that they don't put a big, huge tip.
I'm gonna go heat these up in the oven, and then I'll set this on the table.
Hey, baby. Baby, make sure there's no, ants or anything on it.
It's okay. We got bugs back.
Protein.
What? You squeamish now, Eileen Butter?
Shall we use what?
Not a peep.
the wrong idea about what you're about to see. I love women.
It's good vase. Very sturdy. Let's go talk to your friends.
So did you have a good trip?
It did. It took longer than expected.
Did?
Yeah.
Needed here a good time.
Hold it. Hey, moving, I'll break her arm.
You'll break her arm. What kind of threat is that?
Ladies, I'm a peace officer. I don't want to hurt anybody. But why don't you ask this young lady if she wants a broken arm? Hey,
Ow!
back
Ow!
off!
Ow! Ow!
Where's Arnold?
Oh, he should wake up in a couple hours. Might have a bit of a headache. Nice vase, by the way. Very sturdy. Is that pizza?
Yeah, we have a couple of pies heating in the oven.
Oh, good. I am starving. I'll meet you in there. Let's go eat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I'll meet you in there.
Asshole.
Full moon. Come on. I said one of you is an alien.
Yeah, we got that earlier.
Why do you say that?
I've been tracking the bastard for months. Slippery little fuck.
Whoa, you seen it?
Seen it. I killed it. Well, I thought I did. Where do I know you from?
What makes you think the alien's here, and what makes you think it's one of us?
Yeah, if it's human, how do you know that it's an alien?
It's not you. It's far from you. Well, not as far as it used to be.
Dude, Charles, you're not really buying this, are you?
Yeah.
Great. They're both nut jobs.
No, he's right. If the alien were trapped here, he'd have to learn how to survive. Adapt to his environment.
Exactly. It can look like anything it's been in contact with. It can even take images from your mind if, the memory's strong enough.
So how can you track it? If it can look like anybody, how did you find it?
The first time, it's because it got sloppy. I mean, the thing makes mistakes.
I guess we all make mistakes.
Yeah, sorry about that crack on the head there. I really thought that vase was going to break.
And that would have been better.
So what kind of mistakes we look for?
It's learned a lot of bad habits from some of the people it's pretended to be. Likes to kill, loves to attack women. And it uses some of its alien forms to do it.
Forms? There's more than one?
So you're saying it can take the shape of anything it's been in contact with. What if it's been on other planets?
It can be one hell of a badass when the moon strikes it.
Still, it's able to hide him very well.
Where do I know you from?
I've got to pee.
What?
You know, pee. Everybody does it.
Sorry, darling. Nobody's leaving this room until I know which one of you is the alien.
Well, how do you know he's here?
I tracked him to just a few miles from here. The car that he stole broke down. And the girl that he had with him, well, let's just say he's not torturing her anymore.
So he killed those kids over the junkyard, didn't he?
That's where I know you from. You're that little girl's uncle. You were at the trial.
It's my niece Janet.
For what it's worth, I know she's innocent.
So she's not crazy.
Oh, she's crazy as a shithouse rat. But she's not responsible for killing those people. She was tricked by the alien. Well, I mean, she killed someone. He killed someone. It was a big fucking mess. She may have me right in the head again.
was that supposed to be? A bear?
A bear! I never really thought of that. Janet, I really don't appreciate that you always do these things between midnight and the 3 a.m.
But Doc, I don't decide when to have the nightmares.
But must you scream so loudly that the staff feels it's necessary to call me in?
I can feel him. The monster. The demon creeps inside me right before he kills.
Janet, have you been taking your medication?
Yes, Doc, of course I have.
Don't you lie to me. These were found under your mattress.
I don't need to take them. I'm not crazy.
You just told me you share your mind with a demon.
Yes.
Then you don't think that sounds a little crazy?
Yes, it sounds crazy, but it's not crazy because it's the truth. And he's about to kill it again. That's a shame. I sort of liked him. He was nice to me.
Anyway, the way this thing operates is no wonder the poor girl got confused.
So what can we do?
We can kill it.
Kill it? Isn't that a bit harsh?
Well, haven't you heard? It's a murdering, raping alien monster.
I, for one, have no problem seeing it dead.
It was just trying to survive.
And if what the deputy says was correct, it was just imitating people that it saw.
Look, this thing has got to die. You're probably a vegetarian too, right? We just have to flush it out, kill it. Look, it's one of you. The way this thing operates, it should be pretty easy for you to figure out who. I mean, you look like you all know each other pretty well. Who's not acting like themselves? Somebody here will make a mistake. They'll say something they shouldn't say, do something out of the ordinary, and then we'll know who it is, and we can kill it.
Doc, that thing that attacked me is still out there hurting people. And the only person on the outside that knows what it is probably dead now.
Until you realize this is all a delusion, we cannot begin your recovery.
But it's no delusion. I don't have anything to recover from. Okay, I admit. It confused me for a while. I even thought that nice deputy, he was the beast. But then I saw him during trial, and he said he believed me.
I'll have to call his supervisors about that.
Don't bother. He took a leave of absence from the department weeks ago. Ever since those girls started showing up dead in the other county. In the same way that the people I was accused of killing.
I admit, that does seem to indicate that you at least had an accomplice. What? How did you?
Do tell, Doctor. I didn't even break your ugly statue. Doc, I need some threads. Sorry, Doc. You're tougher than you look.
That bed is getting a lot of use tonight.
Well, don't be too cheery about it. You two were supposed to sleep in here tonight.
Hey, where's Bob?
He's downstairs watching the body.
Watching the body?
Yeah, after all this talk about aliens, we thought that the body might get back up and try to walk out, phone home or something.
What?
You're not buying into this alien shit, are you?
Hey, a man is dead.
Oh, God.
What?
It just hit me. There is a dead, headless man in my kitchen.
If he's still there. He is. He's still dead.
You're sure?
Dude, he has no head.
You haven't found his head yet? You know, but who, how?
She was the closest one to him, and he was in the corner.
Oh, no, she wouldn't do anything like that, would she?
Oh, well, alright. I think it's time we came clean.
Came clean? About what?
Arnold just met this young lady.
How recently?
Well, sort of tonight.
Tonight? You bring a stranger to my house in the middle of the night?
Look at her.
Great. You think with your dick. And I have a dead man in my kitchen.
And an alien in your house.
You know, what the hell? You starting to believe this crap?
I didn't. But come on, look at her. I mean, she's fit, and the deputy's no big man, but there's no way she could have just twisted his head completely off like that.
Yeah, but you yourself said that she was closest to the deputy.
To the deputy, but not to the light switch. I mean, unless she moves silently, quickly, has mental powers, or is a freaking ninja.
A hell of a reach.
What?
Remember my niece, Janet? She described the alien as having long tentacles.
Well, then that leaves all of us out.
Yeah, not an octopus among us.
No, the tentacles are transgraphic.
No, that's transmorphic.
Right. Well, he can change his appearance, and the tentacles are therefore hidden within the body when he's in human form.
So then that leaves her as our biggest suspect still.
She was the closest, and none of us really knows anything about her.
Well, hold on just a minute. Wait, Arnold. They're right. I mean, we don't know anything about her, and none of us have met her before today, right?
Right. Besides, the deputy said he found the alien's car abandoned, and when you found Jenna, she was hitchhiking.
And she didn't want the alien killed when we found it.
Well, now you want to kill her? No. But I'd like to know where she is. Arnold, why don't you watch Jenna? Charles, you and I, let's go take care of the deputy's body.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean take care of the deputy's body? No. That's the body. We're not going to move the body. That's the evidence. The police won't want us messing with the evidence, the body.
We're not calling the police.
Bob, don't be stupid. You can't cover this up.
No, he's right. Look, the cops will arrest one or all of us, and then eventually the alien will get away.
So...
I won't be responsible for that.
Well, then what do we do?
Well, I say what we're going to do is we're going to take the deputy, we're going to put him in the garage. All right, now, Charles, you and Eileen have been home all day, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we know it's neither of you.
But how do we know it's neither of you?
We do, but we drove here, so you guys may have your doubts. But I've been alone until after I met Jenna.
And she has no alibi at all.
So it's safe to say then that we can let Charles and Eileen have the gate code. Be the only ones with it, correct?
Yeah.
All right. That's the only way to get out with the gate code, correct?
Right.
All right. Second thought. We're going to take the deputy's body. We're going to move it to mission control.
Why?
Do you want the smell of a corpse smelling up your garage?
Okay, point taken.
All right. Let's go.
What are you doing here?
Relax, she's fast asleep.
What do you mean relax? How do you know?
She hasn't moved in hours, and she's practically snoring when I left.
Look, I don't care if she has morning wood, right? Look, there's an alien possibly living inside the house, and there's definitely a serial killer here, and you just saunter down here and say some stupid shit like, relax.
What the hell are you doing down here?
Relax.
Who's watching Jenna? She's not going anywhere. She's fast asleep.
Yeah,
That's easy for you to say. Your wife's not trapped up in there with her. Margaret! Honey!
Babe, have you seen Margaret?
No, not yet. Why? What's wrong?
Well, Arnold is outside. Nobody's watching Jenna.
Why should somebody be watching me? I was just tired after seeing.
Margaret! Honey!
I swear, if you've done anything to her.
Why would I do anything to her, sweetie?
Sweetie.
It's the hazards of being a waitress. I call a lot of people sweetie and hon.
I see.
Okay, what do you mean, why would you do anything to her?
Well, she was unconscious last night when we were having that discussion, dear.
Right. So she would only know if
She was the alien and faking the unconsciousness.
Good, you're okay.
Fine.
Why didn't you answer Bob when he called you then this morning?
Women that have to shit in the morning too, you know.
Classy, dear. Did you find anything?
I was up all night. But I may have found one or two things that might be useful.
Alright, yeah, let's go check those out. Ladies, fill Jenna in on everything, just in case she was telling the truth. If you're lying to us, we're going to be right outside.
What are you doing? What, are you reading my files?
I was curious what kept you up all night.
Move.
Really? Did he touch anything?
No, it just looks like he's reading stuff.
So now you're going to talk about me like I'm not even here?
Okay. Why are we reading my files, Arnold?
Are you accusing me of something, Chuck? Well, let's put it this way. The only person that knows you're you is our prime suspect. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, okay, it means that you're much of a suspect as she is. You know?
Well, you
maybe
think,
even more now.
You think I'm the alien? We didn't, but come on, man, look. Yesterday, you didn't know anything about computers. Now all of a sudden...
This morning you're down here and you're opening my files like a pro?
Of course I know how to use a computer. Then what was all that crap you gave us about being tech heads and crap? Because you nerds know how to build a system. You hack into government machines. Which, by the way, is quite out of character for you, Chuck, old boy. Yeah, you've always been more than capable. But quiet, reliable Charles would never do anything like that. What are you trying to say? Well, last night that dead cop told us that our friend would be different somehow. That whoever the alien was would be off.
Oh, okay. So I'm off now?
No, dude. You have been acting differently.
Okay. Well, you know, maybe I'm acting differently because my niece is in a mental institution because of crimes she was forced to commit by some alien, and now that alien's in my house.
Or in your backyard.
Dad, you were a filthy bastard, but you did teach me a good thing or two.
We can't just be sitting around here while we have a headless corpse in mission control.
Well, maybe we won't have to.
What do you mean?
Well, some of us may already have an idea of who the killer may be.
Yeah, and y'all think you know what it is.
We know for sure it's a killer.
But Charles, what did you mean about we didn't have to wait forever? How are we going to find this monster?
Well, before Arnold started messing with my computer, I did some digging.
And by digging, he means he hacked into the deputy's PDA.
Look, whatever, okay? Look, he had taken a leave of absence. He wasn't reporting into a station.
But he was still keeping notes. I mean, he had a record of the whole ordeal just so that he can keep his record straight and right when he files it.
So these notes made it easier for you to find the alien?
Yeah, it's just like he said. It would be acting strangely. It would be speaking differently. It would be more of a memory of a person, not the current reality.
Sometimes this thing would take the form of someone from its victim's memory. But it can only know that person in the way the victim it probes knows that person.
And that helps us how?
Well, no. See, that's not the most important thing.
Apparently, a few times the deputy thought he lost it. The strange killing stopped and seemed to disappear.
See, but with each time the creature would disappear, the length of time it would go dormant would be shorter and shorter.
It's an addict. He can't get enough of raping and killing.
So that's a good thing?
Yeah, it's going to do it again.
Soon.
Great. How do we protect ourselves until then?
Yeah, do we just sit around here waiting for it to attack one of us?
And by the sounds of it, it's going to be one of us women.
No, look, right now that's all we can do.
Right now, I think we should pair up. Well, at least the couples. You know, everyone stays safe that way. I mean, I know I could trust Margaret.
I didn't trust Eileen.
I guess me and Jen are the only ones without alibis.
I know it's not me.
Well, same here.
So one of us is lying.
Or wrong?
Margaret?
Wrong.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, how can I trust you? You took 10 piss breaks on the drive up here. At any time, the alien could have come back to the car and said it was really you.
Shit. She's right.
Whoa, wait. What are you saying? Now you think it's you?
Of course not, but she has no reason to believe it's not me, and for all I know, it could be her.
I suppose you were in mission control for a good part of the day today.
Okay, and vice versa.
I gotta pee.
Whoa, what did we just say?
Come with me? Does that work for you?
I guess. But really, what proof does Eileen have that you're not the killer?
I'll go too. I mean, I know you all think it's me, but with the three of us up there, at least there's a witness, right?
True enough.
So she's pretty and smart, too. What a catch.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't try to be a blood-sucking alien.
She sucks blood? We don't know that it's her!
We only have the word of a dead man that the monster's in this house anyway.
Okay, and his missing head.
Where the fuck is his head, anyway?
Move. Eddie, what happened?
I don't know. Margaret went in to wash her hands and then Jenna stepped in behind her and the door slammed shut and it knocked me on the floor.
Margaret, are you okay? Sweetheart, you okay?
She tried to kill me.
Are you happy now?
I'll take care of this.
What's that going to do? The door locks on the inside.
I know. Instant glue. Couple of seconds. That lock's not going to move at all.
One day when I was washing my hands, and then something hit me around the throat.
How'd you get it?
Squeezed all there.
How'd you get away?
I kicked it and it screamed. when I came through, Jenna was unconscious, and you were banging at the door.
We have her now, okay? Look, let's get you two downstairs, all right? Clean you up. Make sure that you're okay. Okay, watch yourself.
Do you think we left the right person guarding the door?
Whoa, 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 what do you mean?
Arnold's the only one that has a stake in letting her out.
He was her greatest defender, while the rest of us all kind of doubted her.
Oh, come on. Surely he's convinced now. Well, you don't think he's going to let her out?
Dude, she's pretty.
And she's smart.
Oh, and he's a sucker for a nice set of legs. I'll go check on him. Why don't you let me take over from here?
You guys don't trust me?
No, it's not that.
The door's glued shut. How would I even let her out?
Never mind. I'll just take over now, okay? They're waiting for you downstairs.
Jim, sweetie, if you can hear me, I'll be right downstairs. Let Charles know if you need anything. Well, anything that'll fit underneath the door.
Charlie, baby, is that you?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, be careful of that baby stuff, okay?
Are we alone?
Alone as we can be in a house full of people.
Why can't I turn the lock?
You attacked Margaret.
I did what?
You three ladies came up here. Margaret used the bathroom, and then you went in, locked Eileen out, and you attacked Margaret.
Charles, you know me. I wouldn't do something like that.
I don't know you.
How can you say that after what we meant to each other? Those weeks in Vegas?
Okay, that wasn't knowing each other.
That is knowing each other in every sense of the word, sweetheart.
Okay, well, if it meant so much to you, then why were you here with Arnold? Right? I mean, if our time together was such perfection, so precious, then why did you show up at my house with somebody else?
I had no intentions of showing up at your house. I had no idea where Arnold was going.
But you were willing to go with him wherever he's going.
My car broke down on the side of the road. And you made it perfectly clear last time I spoke to you not to call you for anything.
Jenna, I'm married.
Yeah, a little fact that you left out. When you were installing the surveillance system at the casino in Vegas, I left my job to be with you. To find out that I'm the other woman. I was on my way out of town and the car broke down.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to hurt.
So you believe me?
I don't know.
Let me out of here so you can make it up to me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what, dude?
I think he's referring to the fact that he brought her here.
Dude, you didn't know that. What if brought someone here and she turns out to be a murderous monster? We think.
You don't still think it's one of us?
I don't. But we only have my wife's word on it.
Are you hungry? Can I get you something to eat?
Honey, are you okay? I can't imagine being trapped in that room with that monster.
Pardon me?
What?
Why do you call this creature a monster?
Well, let's see. It killed dozens of people. It chopped the deputy's head off. It attacked you. What would you call it?
Really, dear, let me get you something to eat.
No.
It's no trouble.
Jenna, it's not her. Let her out. She's not the killer.
No, are you mad? Margaret saw her.
No, it was her. It was Margaret.
And you left Eileen down alone with her?
Charles, what's going on, honey?
Honey?
Arnold?
What's with the honey shit?
Who are you?
Don't you remember me, Uncle Chuck?
Jan? Oh, good, you got the alien.
Oh, that's the alien? Lucky. I thought I was going to have to kill all of you to find it.
What?
What's going on down there? Who the hell is she?
Not sure.
She's either here to rescue us all or kill us.
Arnold, Charles, let me out of here!
Do you have somebody trapped up there?
We thought it was the alien.
Good thinking. Where is she?
Bathroom.
If she's the alien, a bathroom door is going to hold her up there.
So, this is the first time you met Jenna?
Yes.
That's not what she says.
What is he talking about, Charles?
Yeah, Chuck, what am I talking about?
Hey, this is not the time to bring this up. What the fuck is this important to you?
Why is it important to me? Why is it important to me? You were so ready to let me take the blame for all this mess. You were ready to let me think that she was the alien. She was here because of me.
She was here because of you.
She was here because of you.
What is he talking about, Charles? What have you done?
How'd you get her out?
Duh. Don't think that you're off the hook, mister. How do you know this young lady?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. She dead?
I doubt it. I hit her hard, but that thing never seems to die.
Thing? Talking about my wife. Is she dead?
Depends.
Depends on what?
How violent the alien was when he entered her body.
entered her body?
Yes. With men, he normally tears into them by their wounds. It's sometimes fatal, but with women, he uses the more sexual method.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's nasty, but not fatal. But he normally kills them when he comes out.
Shit! Oh!
Never leave a job half done.
Move and I'll break his neck.
Wait a minute, mister. You still haven't explained her.
Oh, this is hardly the time.
Make time.
Fine. I fucked her in Vegas. She was spectacular. She did things that you would never think of. Now, can we go fight this thing and save the world?
He's dead. Sorry, I should have killed it when I had the chance, but I got distracted when you locked the girl in the bathroom. I hope it's not too late.
Well, if she rubbed the back, it's not. That gate's locked electronically.
Now I've got you. Oh, no, you don't. Now that's just weird.
What the hell's going on?
You're about to die.
Why? Who are you? What the hell's going on?
You're about to die.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why?
Something here doesn't make sense.
Don't wait for this thing to make sense.
Is she even moving? What the hell's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Do you know it was like that in her head all the time? I could not stand her whining anymore.
Oh, you're dead.
Once I learned how simply these bodies were put together, I learned how easy it would be to repair them. I used to jump from body to body, but I could just keep using the same ones over and over again. You really gonna let him brain me with that show?
Why should she care? You know, it seems to me that she wants you dead more than the rest of us.
He'll destroy this body. He'll kill the deputy to get to me.
What's he talking about? The deputy was dead last night.
He's right. He's in the deputy's body. He doesn't just look like it. He's possessed by him, too.
Once I learned how to rewrite the DNA on these things, I knew that I could repair this body.
No. The deputy was dead for hours. Wherever he was is gone.
So, does the deputy live or die?
He lives.
So you're gonna let me go? That fence won't hold me.
No, you're just going to get out of his body.
Why on earth would I do that?
For the pain.
Baby, you okay?
I'm fine, you fucking bastard! Is it dead?
I doubt it. I think it's just like shaking.
What's happening to it now?
It's growing hair.
That's not gonna stop it.
Well, it's a hurricane window. Maybe it'll slow it down a little.
What about the deputy? Is he dead or not? He is not moving, but either way, that thing is gonna come after us first. We're his first prey.
Honey, let me in.
It's not him. Charles is dead.
Well, the deputy had no head. I mean, maybe it healed Charles, too.
I don't know. He used the deputy as some type of decoy. I don't think he'd do it again though.
Honey, please let me in. Eileen. Honey, unlock the door. Eileen. Jenna, surely one of you can forgive me.
That's not him.
We can take my car. I've got to beat Bert to the gate.
No, I'm not leaving. I've got to stay here and kill it. And if the deputy's still alive, I can't just leave him here.
Ladies, where are you?
Y'all need to get out of here.
How are you going to stop it?
Think of something.
I'll be right with you, girls. Just plucking some of the glass out of this fleshy bag Charles called a body.
Yeah, get out of here.
How long was I unconscious?
You're alive, but you were dead.
Really? Nothing will surprise me today.
We'll get these out of here. I'll catch up with y'all later.
Okay, we can take my truck.
Well, what about the girl?
She knows that thing better than anybody. She can handle it.
Can she kill it?
She's killed it lots of times. Just never seems to stay that way. Come on. There you go.
So, what was it like being dead?
Yeah. Was there like a bright light and everything?
You know, there was, but I was told I wasn't allowed to go through it, that I had to wait for some reason. It was really weird. It was like, there was this great stark white room with a big TV in it, and it had like all sorts of shows, but B. Arthur played every single character.
Into a stasis container.
Just kind of honest.
Thanks. I didn't think anybody wanted that thing dead as much as I did.
Oh, I don't want it dead. I need it alive. Like you. Hurry up. We gotta contain it before it turns into a shape we have to shoot again.
to it. If we want to control it, we're going to have to hold on to her.